change aging.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I do.
And I'm really excited when you and I are talking about your business and about your concept and about your platform. You have so very many levels that you can help people on. And you're going to blog, and you're going to do videos, and you're going to create membership lists, and you're going to do a workbook, and you've got a book almost all completely written, right?
Yeah. The 100-year plan is set to launch in September. I'm going to have my own book launch, and then my publishing partner is actually going to have me on stage in October.
Wow.
And yeah, it's really. It's about dealing with a certain amount of pressure, and the pressure is that we have an aging population.
Yes.
I'm on the edge of it, but my parents especially are the leading edge boomers.
Oh, yeah.
And then we also have the seniors, and there's more and more of them every day. They're living longer than ever before, and they're coming up to a crux, a bit of a juxtaposition, because some of them are going to be outliving what the system has set up for them.
Sure.
None of these people deserves to be stuck in a little windowless room with low light, daytime television, and a can of Boost. I mean, that's my definition of hell. I have this article that I cut out of the paper years ago, and it's in one of my scrapbooks, and I think about it all the time. And it's just about this little old lady who lived somewhere outside of a community here in the valley, and she went missing. And what her life was like is that I think 3 or 4 days a week she walked to town, lived on a gravel road kind of thing. She walked to town and back. It was a couple kilometers, I think about 4 or 5 kilometers, and she did it to go and teach piano lessons, which is something that she loved. Now, she went missing, a search went out, and a couple days later they found her. And down this gravel road on her way home, she had chosen to take a right turn, walk straight into the bush about 150 feet. She lied down, she put her feet up on a log, put her purse on her lap, and she went to sleep. That's how I want to go. I do not want to shrink, shrivel, and wear down in a bed and, have television as the thing that was talking to me the most. And that's really the concept that I have with the 100-year plan. It's all about longevity with quality of life.
And you want to go to 120, right?
I have hard science, like white paper research, that says that we are designed, the human genome's designed to live to 120 quite easily. And so I'm pairing that with another scientific fact, and that is less than 20% of aging is genetic.
Yeah, that's another fascinating fact.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will tell you, 80% is genetic, but you're flipping that backwards.
And it's been flipped back for me. There's literally, I think I've got the number right, but it's over $120 million worth of research, and this is proteomic and genomic research that has been done. So this is right up there at the level of pharmaceutical companies, and if you have any idea of the money behind them, I mean, that's a $40 trillion industry.
Yes.
It's high-level research.
They want to keep you sick, pharmaceutical companies, don't they?
That's certainly where the profit lies, is in treating symptoms in terms of pharmaceuticals. There's a time and a place for certain drugs. Trust me, I'm sure I would have preferred the Demerol in the hospital to not having it. But there's also a time and a place for that stuff to finish. And I don't have anything against them, because them is such a weird thing. If you've seen the film The Corporation, it's not like these are actual conscious entities. They're just these behemoths that have gotten out of control. A well-designed business functions to make money. And when you find out that your primary profits occur in a certain way, you can't help but pursue them because of the way business is designed. It's really like one of those kilometer-long ocean tankers. They don't turn on a dime. You can maybe make a 1-degree shift and end up at a 1,000-mile difference at the end of your journey. So it's really about creating that for people. On the individual basis, we can change ourselves in a relatively short period of time. Anywhere from 3 months to a year, you can have a 180-degree turnaround in your health. You can't change the system that fast. And so the thing that I'm set up to do is to change it from the inside out. Because when you have people who are freed up, meaning that they're not locked in on the amount of time they spend dealing with their own pain, then they can start looking outwards. They
Sure.
can start dealing with their family, they can start dealing with their local community, and they can contribute there. And then there's other people. I mean, you can think about some of the big philanthropists in the world. Richard Branson comes to mind, obviously. They can afford to be so outward focused that they're making steps in what is true legacy creation, where they're making decisions consciously that positively benefit not only people on the other side of the world, but the other side of time, people that aren't even alive yet. And that's what real legacy is. And that's one of the neat things about the leading edge boomers and seniors. I mean, these people are living longer already. They're done with work. They're into play. They're into contribution. They're in these periods of their life where there's this huge opportunity
Sure.
to leverage this massive population that also has a relatively high percentage of the available wealth. And when they're not in pain and they're able to be with their families and their friends and their communities, they can contribute at a much larger level.
Sure.